What's going on, fellas? Jimothy Spyder, as always, joined by my partner, LeRoy Cannonball. We're in week 9. We're leading at Lambeau, but we're 2-5, big guy. Can you explain it?
Yes, I can, and even better, I can do it very quickly. We lose 52-32 against the Bills, just get thrashed, and if you don't think that's bad enough, then we give up 52 the next week to the Charge. We lose 52-17. Now, I don't think it's time to hit the panic parachute just yet. The Bills are just sick junior. Chargers random red box. Those are two tough coaches to beat, even if you're at 100%. Of course, we were without Lamar. This is his coming back party, Spyder.
Well, now that we know what happened the last couple weeks, we should let everybody know exactly how we got to this point at Lambeau, leading by 7.
Following a 3-and-out from the Ravens, Justin Fields under center for the Packers, something I never thought I would say. Drifting right, dumping short, Sterling Weatherford, the human hit stick. Kyle Hamilton saying, "Get the H off me, I'm taking this all the way back."
Oh, good God. I don't even know if this is legally allowed to be showed on YouTube, but we're going to roll the dice because this is such a good play. Speaking of rolling the dice, Packers get down here at the 3, gonna go for it, 4th and 1, Justin Fields, meet Marlon Humphrey in the end zone. It's the worst time to have a pick, almost had a return out of it too.
Humphrey? More like Himfrey. You gotta change that name because you are that guy.
These Baltimore Ravens sure know a thing about taking away the football. The other ugly side of that coin is they're pretty good at giving it away themselves. Down here at the 2, Lamar Jackson trying to run the read option, trying to push and shove, and uh-oh, I forgot the football. Both teams turning over the football in the red zone. Packers get 3 off this fumble.
And Packers with the ball again, just over a minute left in the half. Justin Fields from shotgun. He's got some time back there, but he might think he has more time than he actually does. College football legend Kirk Herbstreit back there for the safety and pushes this Baltimore lead to 6.
Packers get the ball to start the second half, and some coaching advice for Coach TreyBandz. Maybe we should have a man on Robert Tonyan. 76-yard sprint to the end zone.
His name was Robert Tonyan.
His name was Robert Tonyan.
And actually, you know what? Let me double dip on that reference. The first rule of Robert Tonyan is cover Robert Tonyan. You're better than this, coach. Ravens in the red zone looking to reclaim the lead. LaMarvelous, you might be healed from injury, but can you get nitty? Can you get gritty? Can you throw a touchdown to a man I didn't even know was on the team? Spyder, did you know that Allen Robinson was on this squad?
No comment. Ravens missed the 2. Packers now have a chance to seesaw this lead back in their favor. Out from the 33, 2nd and 16, Justin Fields. What a job throwing your man open. That's Marcus Lucas down there. Playing spicy, playing inedible. Just like that candy that's named after him. You know, that's like the spicy. You're supposed to put it on. Do you put it on candy? You put it on stuff in the schoolyard.
Green Bay goes for 2 but doesn't get it. And yes, I know the horrible demon spawn creation you're talking about. But if you have to explain the reference, it's not a good reference. Ravens down here at the 2, calling on Miles Teller. Scandrick, he's going to get in untouched. And the real Miles Teller, he might be anti-vax, but this Miles Scandrick, he's anti-mediocrity with another score on broadcast.
Last highlight comes on the very next play, going for 2. Little bit of swag for the viewers at home. He's wide open and he knows it. He's going to dance, big guy.
So here we are, 7-point game, lot of lead changes in this one, Spyder. Justin Fields from shotgun on 3rd and 11.
Fields hits Tonyan, bouncing off a tackle. Talk about a hit, it's Weatherford. Another forced fumble, picked up and swerved back inside. Touchdown with a little bit of swag at the end.
The swerve to make the defender miss is truly classic Coach TreyBandz. Out here playing Coach Baby Swang again. Well, not again. We faced him last year. Had a lot of fun with his name. One of the best names in the NEFL. I'm going to say it again. But this Sterling Weatherford, man, I mean, how strong is he? He's like a young Dick Butkus out there.
I know you're hyped up about the play, big guy, but we can't just say random words, especially with sexual connotations. That'd be like me saying penis shoulder suck. I mean, Dick Butkus? What are you talking about? Anyway, first play for the Packers after that big fumble. Another fumble. It's a fumble rooski, a fumble party. Dean picking this one up off Justin Fields. And boy, oh boy, did Coach TreyBandz call this. We asked, what does this team do better than anyone else? That definitely hit. And man, we're seeing it today, 3 forced fumbles. And what was a competitive game is now getting completely out of hand. Last play of the third quarter, Scandrick's going to pick up 5. Life comes at you fast, big guy.
Yeah, I believe I mentioned it earlier on this 5-game losing streak, having Lamar out for 3 of those games, I believe, kind of 2.5. As we get pushed back here, it's going to be 3rd and 8. Let's get into the stats of how bad the backups have been. You know, we went out for Stafford. I'm on record saying that was a steal. Well, that was a bust. Take a look at these numbers.
Yeah, just looking in terms of points, we were the number 1 offense before Lamar goes down, 51 a game, and without him, we're struggling to even get to 26. Stafford and don't forget Ron Klein, who was in mop-up duty, combined for 7 touchdowns and 18 interceptions. It was horrible, and got some good blocking downfield. Scandrick makes a man miss, another touchdown for Miles X-Files Scandrick.
Good call on the X-Files. Scandrick is an alien. We know it. Everybody knows it. Playing out of his mind today here, and now 21-point deficit for the Packers as they complete a ball over the middle. Little jurtle, and it kind of feels like it's already over. Justin Fields, who hasn't played a bad game, 13 for 21, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, but that fumble really hurt them.
So, worst possible case, we lost every game without Lamar. And look at the division standings. Browns still haven't lost. Bengals 4-3. Steelers are ahead of us at 3-4. We got to rattle off some wins here, big guy. I mean, this is going to be a big one in Lambeau. But we're going to need a 5-6 game winning streak just to get back in this thing.
And the thing is, I really believe we can do it. I mean, you saw how the team was playing before he went down. This defense just feasts on turnover after turnover. I think that we got a chance. I'm not pulling the plug on the season just yet, especially after a performance like this. Fields getting 4, and let's just try to get through this one quickly. This turned into a blowout. It wasn't even supposed to be, but we're out here now.
2nd and 6, Coach Baby Swang saying, hold on, I still got some dots, and here is one. Gonna get him down inside the 5, but the clock is a major enemy for you right now.
Yeah, you got to score quick here. I don't even think you can run the football down 3 scores. It just got to be 100% passes as he shuffles out the halfback now in motion. Oh, he had an open man right there. Coach TreyBandz adjusting the defense. The slot guy was wide open. He's going to audible to a draw. And just not your day, Coach.
Coming out here again, halfback in motion, hitting him on a swing, and that could have been a pick 6. We know Coach TreyBandz lurks those balls behind the line of scrimmage. That's a very dangerous ball.
3rd and goal, and you're playing for pride here. Read option, Fields up the middle. Lucky he didn't cough that one up too. You know you got to go for it. And what are we at here, 53? I believe the over was 55.5. So the bettors at home, half of them are praying that Green Bay takes a meaningless field goal, and the other half says no, stop them from scoring. No more scoring in this game.
Normally I would talk down the degeneracy talks, but you know, this game's just a stinker, as they're not going to get this. Another big hit from Weatherford. Is that his 3rd forced fumble? Am I counting wrong? It's going to be picked up. It's going to be taken all the way back. Never mind, falling on the bottom. That's McNasty with the fumble recovery. He's always around the football, and he's taking this. He's holding this like a newborn baby before dropping it on its head.
There's just about 3 minutes left in this one. I'm not a doctor, but you don't want to be treating your newborn baby like that, McNasty. You got to support the neck, first of all. It didn't seem like he was supporting the neck very well. Scandrick to the outside, swerving back, and a jurtle. This Scandrick, I mean, he's got so many moves. He's got so many wriggles. And part of that is his makeup, and part of that is just Coach TreyBandz and being kind of the king of swerves, I would say, in the NEFL. He's got some of the best swerves I've seen. We've said that from the beginning.
Last play before the 2-minute warning. Another ball for Scandrick, and again bouncing outside. A spin back, trying to double spin. He's just fiddling with him out there, Cannonball.
And you can't blame him. You know, the 2-minute warning's going to go off. The NEFL is so competitive that when you get into a low-stakes game like this, what this has become, it's kind of fun to just muck around as, again, a useless spin. Scandrick really just out there showing his footwork. And Coach Baby D said, you know what? I'm tired of this fiddling. I want to put some more points on you. I'm going to call a timeout.
I don't know if that's the move. You probably should just let the clock run out. Now Skandrick again trying to go one-on-one and probably had the outside angle there.
Yeah, but you know, Coach TreyBandz, he's trying to run this thing out too. Baby gonna call another timeout. And I know the editing team loves when we play Coach Baby because they always got to put in the beeps and everything. They're earning their paychecks when we face this young man and trucking air. Yeah, this has really turned into not much of anything. But Green Bay still taking that final timeout, wanting to extend their time on broadcast. And we thank you, really.
Oh yeah, everyone tunes in to watch a blowout. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy that we're on this side of it. Skandrick trying to not score, but he ends up scoring. That's going to help him during contract time, though.
And getting back to those degenerates, you know they're like, why is Green Bay calling their timeouts? Just let them run out the clock. Half of these people are going to go home, kill their wife, kick their dog, burn down the house. Because Coach Baby just wanted to burn all his timeouts here. Stuck 30 points. I'll never get it, but you know what? The other half of those people, they're going to go home, make love to their wife, make love to their dog, piss on their house. I mean, all the reverse opposite of what I said earlier, obviously.
Oh, man, I'm so pissed off that I, had this kind of clever line about how we were calling Matt Stafford Stiffy. At least I was. And I tell you what, the only erect that he was is he would erect every game he was a part of.
You see, Spyder, like, the game was allowing you to not unveil that horrible line. Like, that's the universe trying to save you from yourself, and you just don't take any hint. You go ahead and put that horrible line out there. Now everybody's heard it. Maybe editing can cut that out. Fields, last second magic here, trying to put up some garbage time numbers. It's a good throw. And man, he's almost had 400 yards, so you take away, it just shows how quickly the game can turn off just a couple plays. Because again, he hasn't played that bad.
So going to move 3 and 5 after this, and now D Swain said he's had enough. He's gonna kneel out.
And now I know the bettors are pissed off. There's no logic, there's nothing going on here. Some men just want to see the world burn. And that's Coach Baby Swing. Hope to see you again on broadcast. Love calling your name.
Great job out there, Coach TreyBandz. Gotta have it. Gotta have about 5 or 6 more, like I said. Let's rattle off a bunch. Get the ship right. We got Lamar back. What the bad man in Green Bay say? Relax. Or I think he spelled it out. R-E-L-A-X. I never watched that interview, Cannonball. I don't like Aaron Rodgers.
All right, we're finally out of here. Thank you so much for watching. Always nice having you with us in association with the NEFL. Thank you to both the coaches. We'll see you next time.
We out.